Xiao Zhan is a name that for years has been associated with restraint, discipline, and an almost extreme level of self-control in the Chinese entertainment industry. He is not known for shocking statements, chaotic personal exposure, or deliberately provocative behavior. And yet, in recent days, this very figure has been pushed into the center of a wave of viral videos that have sparked confusion, speculation, and intense discussion across social media platforms. What makes the situation striking is not the scale of attention. Xiao Zhan has long been accustomed to public scrutiny, but the nature of it. These videos did not emerge from a clearly defined public event. There was no official appearance, no press conference moment, no confirmed incident. Instead, short clips began circulating rapidly, often stripped of context, edited tightly, and paired with suggestive captions or background music designed to provoke curiosity. Within hours, they were being reposted, reinterpreted, and debated by people who had never followed Xiao Zhan's work closely before. For many longtime observers, the first reaction was not shock, but disbelief. The images being circulated did not align with the Xiao Zhan they recognized. Throughout his career, Xiao Zhan has built a reputation as someone who separates his professional roles from his personal identity with unusual clarity. He is known for measured speech, careful public behavior, and a consistent refusal to allow private life to become part of his public narrative. Even at the height of his popularity, he has avoided the kind of exposure that often accompanies top-tier celebrity status. This has earned him both admiration and criticism, but it has also made his public image remarkably stable. That stability is precisely why the current wave of viral content feels so jarring. When a public figure known for flamboyance or controversy becomes entangled in online speculation, audiences tend to accept it as part of the pattern. With Xiao Zhan, the contrast is sharper. On one side stands an artist defined by caution and silence. On the other, a collection of videos suggesting intimacy, ambiguity, or hidden meaning. Videos that seem, at first glance, to tell a very different story. This gap between perception and presentation is where the controversy takes root. To understand why these clips gained traction so quickly, it is necessary to consider Xiao Zhan's position within the industry. He is not simply an actor. He is a high-impact public figure whose image carries commercial, cultural, and symbolic weight. Any fragment of footage involving him, no matter how brief, is immediately charged with significance. Algorithms favor such content. Audiences linger longer. Speculation multiplies faster. But popularity alone does not explain the phenomenon. The key issue lies in how the videos were constructed. Most of the circulating clips are extremely short, often lasting only a few seconds. They focus on close-up moments, slow motion, or selective angles, while removing the broader context in which the footage originally existed. The moments before and after are gone. The setting is unclear. The intent is left undefined. What remains is an image that invites interpretation without offering explanation. In the ecosystem of social media, this kind of ambiguity is powerful. Once a clip is detached from its original context, it becomes raw material. Viewers project their own assumptions onto it. Some see coincidence, others see implication. Still others see a story where none was originally intended. When these interpretations are repeated, shared, and reinforced, they begin to take on the appearance of collective belief, even in the absence of factual grounding. It is important to note that none of the viral clips have been confirmed by official sources to reflect Xiao Zhan's private life. There have been no statements from his team validating the interpretations being circulated. No authoritative outlet has established these videos as evidence of personal behavior outside professional or public settings. What exists is not confirmation, but momentum. And momentum thrives on silence. Xiao Zhan's response, or lack of response, has followed a familiar pattern. He has not addressed the videos directly. He has not issued clarifications or rebuttals. For those unfamiliar with his past handling of controversy, this silence may appear suspicious or evasive. For those who have followed him closely, It is entirely consistent. Historically, Xiao Zhan has avoided amplifying unverified narratives. He does not engage in online debates, nor does he attempt to control public interpretation through emotional statements. His approach has been to allow discussions to exhaust themselves, trusting that without new information, attention will gradually shift elsewhere. Yet silence has consequences. In the absence of authoritative explanation, speculation fills the void. Social media does not pause to wait for facts. It rewards speed, reaction, and emotional engagement. As the videos spread beyond core fan communities into the broader public sphere, they encountered audiences unfamiliar with the norms of fan edits, media manipulation, or the editing practices common in short-form content. For these viewers, the distinction between creative reinterpretation and real-life documentation was not always clear. This blurring of boundaries is central to the issue. Many of the clips resemble fan-made edits, content that has long existed within online fandom culture. Such edits are often created to explore fictional relationships, amplify emotional moments from performances, or reimagine interactions through a creative lens. Within fan spaces, their nature is understood. Outside those spaces, context collapses. When these edits circulate without labels or explanation, they can easily be mistaken for authentic documentation. And when they involve a figure as prominent as Xiao Zhan, misinterpretation becomes almost inevitable. Another critical factor is the role of platform algorithms. Content that provokes curiosity or debate is more likely to be promoted. As engagement increases, comments, shares, duets, reactions, the system amplifies reach. Soon, the original intent of the video becomes irrelevant. What matters is how many people are watching, responding, and arguing. At that point, the narrative no longer belongs to the creator, it belongs to the system. From a media perspective, this situation highlights a recurring tension in the digital age, the gap between verified information and viral perception. Traditional media outlets, constrained by standards of confirmation and accountability, have largely refrained from drawing conclusions. Their coverage, where it exists, focuses on the phenomenon of circulation rather than the content itself. Social media, by contrast, operates without such restraint. As discussions continue, reactions have fractured into predictable patterns. Some viewers express confusion and seek clarification. Others approach the topic as entertainment, detached from real-world implications. A smaller group treats the videos as definitive proof of hidden truths, despite the lack of verification. Each group reinforces its own perspective, often without engaging with opposing viewpoints. Meanwhile, Xiao Zhan remains a silent focal point. For an artist whose career has been built on careful image management, this episode underscores the limits of control in a hyper-connected environment. No matter how cautiously one behaves, once content exists, especially visual content, it can be reshaped, repurposed, and reinterpreted endlessly. This does not make the interpretations accurate, it makes them persistent. What ultimately remains after the initial surge of attention is not a confirmed revelation, but a case study. A demonstration of how quickly context can be erased, how easily perception can be guided by editing, and how rapidly speculation can eclipse verification. As of now, there is no substantiated evidence that the viral videos reflect Xiao Zhan's personal life. What exists is a convergence of selective imagery, algorithmic amplification, and audience curiosity. The story is less about an individual action and more about the mechanics of modern visibility. In an era where a few seconds of footage can redefine public conversation, the responsibility does not rest solely with the subject. It extends to creators, platforms, and viewers alike. The choice to pause, question, and seek context has become increasingly rare and increasingly necessary. For Xiao Zhan, this wave will likely pass, as others have before. Attention will shift, new topics will emerge, but the underlying question will remain: are we witnessing reality, or simply consuming the most compelling version of a story constructed by the internet? The answer depends not on what spreads fastest, but on what we choose to believe.